It's not that you do not want to be disciplined. It is that your body has been trained to obey comfort faster than it obeys conviction. For years, I thought self-discipline meant forcing myself to be stronger. The shift came when I realized discipline is not built by emotion. It is built by repeated obedience before the feeling agrees. In this video, I'm going to show you a biblical system for building self-discipline by renewing your mind, training your body, and learning how to take the faithful step in front of you. You already know what it feels like. You want to be consistent. You want to pray. You want to study the Word. You want to work on what God placed in your hands. But when the moment comes, something in you resists. You plan to wake up early. But the alarm rings, and your body wants comfort. You planned to pray. But your phone feels easier. You planned to work. But the task feels heavy. And then the guilt comes. Why am I like this? Why do I keep starting and stopping? Why do I have vision but no consistency? Why do I know what to do but still not do it? Here is what nobody tells you. Self-discipline is not mainly built in the moment you feel motivated. Self-discipline is built in the moment your body wants to negotiate, because that is the real battle. Not when everything feels easy, not when you are inspired. The real battle is when obedience is simple but uncomfortable. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you the 3 places discipline has to be trained: your mind, your mouth, and your body. Because if you only wait for motivation, your feelings will keep choosing the direction of your life. Romans 12:1 says to present your body as a living sacrifice. That verse is about to make self-discipline much deeper than productivity. Let me tell you about a man I'll call Nathan. Nathan loved God. He had goals. He had vision. He had things he genuinely believed God had placed before him. He wanted to pray consistently. He wanted to study scripture. He wanted to build his business, and every night he felt ready. He would make a plan, set an alarm, write down the tasks, tell himself, tomorrow is the day. But then tomorrow came, and the same pattern repeated. He woke up tired, checked his phone, delayed prayer, delayed the work, delayed the hard thing. For a long time, Nathan kept asking, why am I so undisciplined? But one day the question changed. He stopped asking, why do I keep failing? And started asking, what have I trained my body to obey first? That question changed everything. His body had been trained to obey comfort, trained to obey tiredness, trained to obey distraction. So the answer was not more self-hatred, it was retraining. The framework I want to give you is called the trained obedience system, because self-discipline is not becoming a machine. Self-discipline is teaching your body to follow truth before it follows mood. Romans 12:1 says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. This passage is not just about church worship, it is whole life worship. Paul is saying that because of the mercy of God, your body becomes part of your worship. Your hands, your feet, your time, your energy, your daily habits. This means self-discipline is not just about getting more done. It is about presenting your body to God instead of letting your body be ruled by comfort. In plain terms, self-discipline is not self-worship. It is body stewardship. Stewardship means taking care of something that belongs to someone else. And Scripture says your body belongs to God. So discipline is not you trying to prove your worth. It is you learning to offer your body back to the one who already showed you mercy. Romans 12:2 says, we are transformed by the renewing of the mind. God does not only want your body to move differently. He wants your mind to be renewed, so your body learns a new pattern. Here is where Scripture and neuroscience align. Your brain gets better at whatever it repeats. If every time discomfort comes, you choose delay, your brain learns delay. Like walking through grass, the first time there is barely a mark. But walk that route every day and a path forms. That is how undisciplined becomes automatic. But the same brain that learned delay can learn obedience. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to physically change through repeated patterns. So if comfort trained one path, repeated faithful action can train a new one. Here is the line I want you to remember from this video. Self-discipline is not self-worship. It is body stewardship, and your body belongs to God. Here are the 3 steps. Step 1. Renew the agreement. Before your body moves, your mind usually agrees with something. It agrees with truth or it agrees with comfort. If your mind keeps saying, "I need to feel ready first," your body will wait. If your mind keeps saying, "I can do it later," your body will delay. 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, "We take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ." Every thought does not get to direct your body. You name it, you bring it under truth. When you are about to delay, say out loud, "The lie I am hearing right now is that I need to feel ready before I obey." Then answer with truth, "I do not need to feel ready to be faithful. My body belongs to God." I can take the next step now. God gives grace for today's assignment. Do not wait for the feeling to agree. Renew the agreement first. Step 2. Put the word in your mouth. Joshua 1:8 says, "The book of the law should not depart from the mouth, but should be meditated on day and night, so that obedience follows." Biblical meditation is not just thinking quietly. It includes speaking, repeating, and rehearsing truth until it starts shaping your inner world. If your body has been hearing comfort all day, truth needs a voice too. Before you start the thing you have been avoiding, speak declarations out loud. My body belongs to God. My mind is being renewed. I do not obey every feeling. I take the next faithful step. I present my body to God today. Stand up straight. Breathe slowly. Speak like someone who believes God can actually change the way they live. Your posture matters. Your voice matters. Because you are not just trying to think differently. You are training your whole self to agree with truth. This is why I use settled specifically for this. When I notice myself drifting, I do not want vague inspiration. I want scripture-shaped declarations already in my mouth. I use declarations around discipline, focus, obedience, and the renewing of the mind, and I speak them out loud until my internal resistance starts to weaken. And one practice that helps me keep this going is Settled's listening mode. It lets me fall asleep with those exact declarations playing quietly in my ear. Here is why that matters. During lighter stages of sleep, your brain enters what scientists call theta state. In plain terms, the part of your mind that argues back during the day gets quieter, so truth gets in without a fight. I also keep listening mode running while walking or commuting, so repetition is stacking throughout the day, not only when I sit down to study. Step 3. Move before mood votes. The body often waits for mood to give permission. But if your body waits for mood, your life will keep being led by whatever emotion is loudest. Discipline means your body learns to move under truth before mood approves. When you know the next faithful step, move quickly. Open the Bible. Start the timer. Write the first sentence. Put the phone in another room. Leave the bed. Do 5 minutes. Not because 5 minutes is magical, but because movement breaks the spell of hesitation. Most resistance feels strongest before movement. Once your body enters the task, the fog often starts to weaken. Proverbs 4:26 says to ponder the path of your feet. Your feet represent direction. Your path is formed by repeated steps. Every time you move before mood votes, you are building a path. Every time you obey before comfort takes over, you are building a path. And eventually what once felt unnatural starts becoming normal. This week, try this for 7 days. Not perfectly, just honestly. Pick one area where you need discipline, not 10. 1. Before you begin each day, ask 3 questions. What lie is trying to lead my body? What truth do I need to put in my mouth? What movement do I need to take before mood votes? Write those questions down. Start today, not when you feel motivated, not when everything is in order. Today. Now make this declaration out loud wherever you are. My body belongs to God. My mind is being renewed. I do not wait for mood to obey. I take the next faithful step. Say it out loud now. My body belongs to God. My mind is being renewed. I do not wait for mood to obey. I take the next faithful step. Type it in the comments. Let someone else see it and know they are not alone. One more thing before you go. If you want something that helps you stay consistent with this daily, a place where the declarations are already built and ready, so you are not figuring it out from scratch every morning, I use an app called Settled Biblical Mind Renewal for exactly that. The link is in the description if you want it. You are not undisciplined forever. Your mind can be renewed. Your body can be trained, and obedience can become more natural than delay one faithful step at a time.